My name's Adam Hills. Welcome to Spicks and Specks, the music quiz show that threw its hands in the air even though it still cared. Our two team captains each and every week are the gregarious Alan Bro and the Gregorian Miff Warhurst. Alan's first guest tonight is a musician who says the first poster she ever had on her wall was of her dad's band. If that's not weird enough, she used to follow him home after every gig as well. Welcome back to the show, Rebecca Barnard. Alan's second team member tonight is a comedian who recently became a father for the third time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. He's still struggling to get back to his pre-birth weight. He's Dave O'Neill. Miff's first guest tonight is an actor and musician who has appeared in such films as Memento and Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, has portrayed Andy Warhol and Harry Houdini, is currently appearing in the Melbourne Theatre Company's production of Poor Boy, and once toured in a band with Craig McLachlan. We're tipping one of those isn't on his resume. Please welcome Guy Pearce. Miff's final guest tonight is a comedian whose new show is called Ugly as a Child. She has the photos to prove it, but they're sealed in a lead box at the bottom of the ocean. Welcome back, Felicity Ward. Now, firstly, Guy, you are here tonight as a musician.
Okay.
Okay, just establishing that.
Yeah, let's just forget all his other body of work right now, because I can't.
Oh, you're all right? You're having a moment, Miff?
I had a moment when I met Guy earlier.
Are you, darling?
Oh, don't. No, I respect your stuff and stuff, and I like what you do. Are you tearing up?
So now you're currently appearing in the Melbourne Theatre Company production of Poor Boy.
Yes.
Which is based around the music of Split Enz?
It's incorporating some of Tim Finn's songs, absolutely. Tim and Matt Cameron, the writer, got together and sort of cobbled this story, which incorporates a number of Tim Finn's songs. I Hope I Never, Poor Boy, obviously the play's called Poor Boy.
Yeah.
And unlike a musical, the songs kind of act more as a soundtrack rather than, you know, I'm off to the market to buy a cow and I'm going to, you know... So it's a really interesting...
That was a great Split Enz song. Wow.
It was a great musical, I have to say.
Well, and this isn't the first time you've sung, though. You've sung, in fact, quite recently on stage with Rebecca.
Oh,
in a band called the Unconscious Brothers.
Well, and before that with Craig McLachlan.
And what were your thoughts, Rebecca? I read somewhere that you weren't really sure that Guy was going to be able to sing.
Well, no.
So I believe the correct line is, what concerned me most was the sound that was going to come out of his mouth.
Particularly after she heard the sound that came out of my bottom.
What were you thinking about?
Sometimes actor people can be more trained singers rather than natural singers, so I didn't know if you had it.
And
yeah.
Do you make a beat sound when you back up like that?
He had it!
Can I just say, also, the rest of your quote was, then a gorgeous voice surrounded my headphones.
Oh, right.
So, there
That was
you go.
Craig McLachlan, Hey Mona. Hey Mona. I don't know the rest.
All right. Our first round, as always, is called Know Your Product. Miff and Alan will pick the topics. Everybody will be quizzed on them. Your choices tonight are classical, all that jazz, gangster rap, and singing drummers.
Well,
Alan, you can pick the first topic tonight.
We'll have singing drummers, please.
Okay. Miff?
can we have all that jazz?
You certainly can. We'll start with singing drummers, though. Everyone on your buzzers. Let's play Spicks and Specks. First question for 1 point. Which singing drummer began his career in the 50s as Corky the Circus Boy before drumming and occasionally singing... Yes?
Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees.
For the Monkees, Mickey Dolenz. Yes, it is. Next question for 2 points. Watch this classic Carpenter's video. According to the singing drummer Karen Carpenter, what two things did the angels sprinkle in your hair of gold? Yes?
And on the day the angels got together, decided to... They put... Oh. They put...
Moon dust?
Moon dust is right.
Sprinkled moon dust in your hair.
In your hair.
Rebecca knows.
I can't.
I'm going to throw it over. Yes?
And golden starlight in your eyes of blue.
No.
There it is, 1 point each. Finally for 3 points. Have a listen to the following 3 songs. Name all 3 drummers singing. Oh, yeah. Yes.
The first one is Cram from Spiderbait.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Doing Black Betty.
Yep.
Second one was our mate Don Henley.
From the Eagles. Yes.
Do you know what the third one was?
And I didn't really hear the third one.
I just jumped on the
I thought
bus.
that was the one that you got.
What did you get, Guy?
I think
the other two.
I'm going to throw it to this side.
It's the night they drove all Dixie down and Levon Helm from the band is singing.
Yes, it is. Alan Bro got that last point. On to All That Jazz. Your first question for 1 point. Have a listen to this Vince Guaraldi trio track and tell me the animation it was written for.
An animation.
Oh,
It's like it's an ad for a telephone company, isn't it? Or something?
No one's got it.
Oh, yes. Gumby.
No. I'm going to give a clue to both teams.
Okay.
This could be the worst clue ever. Wah, 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 wah.
Bill and Ben? Is that Bill and Ben?
No, it's not Bill and Ben.
Was it that English, the French thing that
Pingu.
No.
Pingu.
I'm going to have to throw this over to the audience. I know people up here.
Charlie Brown.
It's Charlie Brown and Tina. And see, now I thought this might have been playing to your strengths because you come from a jazz musician family.
I do.
Father was a jazz drummer.
He was a jazz drummer, sadly.
And wasn't your grandmother also band leader?
Yes, she had the Kath Bernard Band, which was pretty good.
It's unfair having Rebecca on the other team, isn't it? Shouldn't they be sort of start a few steps back, a few paces behind us?
What do you mean?
Well, you sound like you've got quite a history.
Oh, excuse me. Your resume went for quite some time, didn't it, Carl?
You know what? I remember when I was in high school, we used to go and see a band called the Escalators when we were 17. We used to and
right.
the lead singer was this gorgeous young girl. I only realised recently it was Rebecca. Yeah, imagine that.
I was such a dick. I
don't remember seeing that. 1982, you were rocking on stage there.
I was so buoyant.
How old were you in 1980? Oh, when I
20. I was 22.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was 17, so
Yeah.
it couldn't-
All right.
It was never going to work, was it?
If only we had a time machine, we could. Guy's got one.
All right, for 2 points. This is the title track to the movie The Adventures of Barry Mackenzie.
Oh, yeah.
Self-explanatory. I need 2 things. Which pioneer of Australian jazz sang the title track and what instrument did he usually play? Yeah.
I'm going to hazard a guess and say it was Don Burrows and he usually plays the flute.
No.
Damn it.
Who's big in James? The bloke
Smacker Fitzgibbon.
Yes, it was Smacker Fitzgibbon. What instrument did he usually play?
Banjo.
Yes, 2 points. 3 points on live. Your final question. Name 3 artists that starred as the jazz singer in film or television. Yes.
L. Jolson.
Yes.
Who was the guy who played